Hello, and this is the Warp Forge with another Arkham Files. Today we're going to the other sidekick that Joker has, and that is Mr.Hammer, Mr. Abramici. This guy is from the Arkham City game, the sequel to Arkham Asylum, so if those who don't really know who he is, I don't really want to give any spoilers away, but he's basically a conjoint Russian cousin to his to his brother Sickle, who went and joined up with the Penguin's gang. So Hammer and Sickle, and they're both Russian, so, crazy clown versus sadistic penguin? Yeah? I don't know. I've got a nice cup of tea. So, Mr. Hammer's quite good for a sidekick. I'll go into his stat line, and I'll tell you why. So, his strength's 3 up. Insanely good. 3 up strength is brutal. Absolutely brutal in this game. He has willpower 6. Average. Very average for a psychic free agent kind of thing. Movement 3. So just above average for a free agent or a psychic. Attack 5. That's major. You probably already know the direction of Mr. Hammer just due to the model. But attack 5 really reinforces that. Defense 3. Okay, not the best. But I think attack 5 really offsets to that. Endurance 8, so again, that's way above average for a psychic or a free agent. Endurance 8 is absolutely fantastic. And Special 3, which is standard all around in the game. So what's his personal traits? And this really fleshes Mr. Hammer out. He's a bodyguard, and he can take the damage. So spend special counters after the opponent's hit. Your leader or your boss, spend special counters, take that hit instead. You can have the second trait is brutal, so he gets to reroll collateral damage dice if he's successfully damaged and there's no any other results that are doing anything. He has elite boss circus, so if there's any elites with circus in the gang, he can take multiples of them, up to a maximum of 3. He has a lethal blow, so for one special counter when he makes his attacks, he can spend one special counter. If he successfully damages his targets, then he can give the effect of stunned to those characters, in which case what happens is that they can't spend any counters. They're free to move, they can't spend any counters that turn, which is insanely good. Insanely good for one special counter. He's large, so his basic movement distance is 12, but he does -1 to ping roll. So if he's behind a small obstacle, like a Titan container, then instead of having a 5-up ping roll, it becomes a 6-up ping roll. And he has one-armed, which really downgrades him, but I think this really balances them instead, and it's really thematic. One-armed does -1 to block rolls, so it really enforces that the aggression in this character that you want to go with him. His reputation is 71, so he's cheaper than Harley Quinn by 4 points. So, again, good aggressive character, does a load of stuff, 0 funding. Okay. So what weapon does he have? Well, he has Warhammer. I know there's a lot of people who are going to comment. Bad Russian accents. So, it's damage, blood and stun. So, it's already quite good, quite alright. And his special is reach with handy. So, again, anything within 3 centimeters, bonk, like Harley's mallet. He can just go bonk, and it's going to hurt. And handy, so he gets to reroll his hits. So any failed hits. So that's incredibly good. So, what is Hammer's rolls? It's very straightforward. He's aggressive, and he's a bodyguard. He goes around Joker or goes around Harley. As long as he's within 5 centimeters, he's taking damage. Endurance 8. Technically, that would double a leader, so if you've got any of the Jokers and their endurance 8, you could technically say he's got that 16 endurance to get through. So that's incredibly harsh. He can go for aggressive. So if you've got, say, the Killing Joke Joker and Mr. Hammer, you can have them around each other. Someone goes up to attack Joker, you've got to bodyguard it, and he's going to go attack 5, BAM! And your opponent isn't going to like that, especially if it's with certain Jokers who have distract or discourage, like Killing Joke Joker. weakens up. Even easier for Hammer to hit, well, for Mr. Hammer to hit and go wallop. So again, he's just aggressive, and it's very hard to block his attacks. With attack 5, that's a lot. So what is his weaknesses? What really hurts him? Well, really high power characters like Deathstroke or Titan Bane won't laugh, but they'll have some fun with him. They won't laugh at him because he's still good to because he's very good to get through. So they will have a proper fight, but he can be overwhelmed by these characters. He can be overwhelmed, and if he gets overwhelmed, he's going to be taking damage, and anything that gets overwhelmed gets hurt. He doesn't like guns, so assault rifles and stuff like that. Ray doesn't like with defense 3 and very bad ping rolls. And remember, because of one-armed, if anyone like Arkham Origins Deathstroke gets up to him, he's doing -1, so he's like blocking on 6s. So that's incredibly harsh. 5s to 6s. I can't remember what Deathstroke's attack stat was. Apologies. So he's not very good defensively, but he can pack a punch and he can take damage for your leader. So that's basically Mr. Hammer in a nutshell. What's also good with him is, again, if he's surrounded by clowns, if he's there, you can take multiple Master of Ceremonies, which, whilst expensive, rep-wise is quite nice. You could technically have the Ringmaster and the Master of Ceremonies in one list. Again, it's expensive, but you've got a lot of endurance to pay off for that, with some decent weapons and some decent traits as well. So it's really up to you. So using them as a boss, you can give them Inspire. If you use them as a boss, definitely go for the Elite Boss Circus rule and play on that, because you're going to love that. You're going to love that with that. It's expensive rep-wise, but because you're not paying a tax of a Joker or maybe Arkham Knight's Harley, you're going to have fun all around. So that's really it with Mr. Hammer. One more thing. Willpower 6. Well, if anyone goes with Scarecrow's toxin and stuff, he's going to be whittled. He doesn't like being crippled again. He's already crippled enough with having one arm. So he doesn't like further crippling for like Crane's toxins, or maybe like discouraged characters. People like Croc are going to have a fun fight with him, but I've already discussed that. So that's all I have to really say about Mr. Hammer. So thank you for watching. I know it's been like a very fast 7 minutes and 8 minutes. If you liked what you listened to and you wanna see more Arkham Files, then please give a subscribe and a like the video, share the love, share the video out. If you've got a friend who is seriously considering picking Mr. Hammer up with his magical flying foot there, then please share this video out there and get the message out. I'm hoping this is good foundations for other people to start building up and seeing where they want to go with Mr. Hammer. And if you want to, well, if you've got anything that's worked for you in the past, please comment below. And if you want to talk about anything that I've said in this video, then please comment below as well. I like talking about Batman with you all anyway. So, thank you for watching. This is the Warp Forge signing out. And remember, keep on forging.